Christopher, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. It's a pleasure to talk with you.
Well, it's all my pleasure. What's going on?
Hey, so I've got 18 years in the Army right now, and in 4 more years I can transition and retire, or I can really continue to serve, given the position that I'm in right now, which is in the intelligence field.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my question is, talking listening to your show before, and you always ask, like, hey, if I could do this and you'd be successful at it. Well, that answer would be acting or voice acting, preferably, I guess, acting. And I guess my question would be, should I keep doing what I'm comfortable with? Because I've done this since I was 17 years old, and it's what I know. So I guess part of it is just fear of changing, even though one day I'm going to have to take the uniform off.
Yeah.
I'm getting my degree in cyber intelligence right now, just to help with my current field that I am in. But I'm just wondering if, how do I make that decision to continue to serve or get out and pursue something that I want? Because I'll be out of debt by that time.
Yeah, I love that. You've got 4 years. You got 4 years for this answer to change. Here's what you do. You just told us that what you would love to do is voice acting and acting, and you've set yourself up to be how old in 4 years and be able to retire from the military? How old?
I'll be 40.
40 years old. My gosh, I'm going to say 40 years young because that's the truth, brother. So here's the deal. In the military right now, you can begin doing some voice acting right now. That's just voiceover work. You realize you could start doing demos right now and launch a website today. And over the next 30 to 60 days, even if you don't get real work, you can do some voiceovers by listening to other voice actors. Their websites are out there all over the place. In fact, we have a guy who's a good friend of mine named Cam who used to work for us. And, Cam's doing really well, Nathan. My director, Nathan, and I, we all know Cam. And Cam was my cameraman my first 3 years here at Ramsey Solutions. And Cam started a voiceover business on the side, Christopher, on the side. He started doing country music jingles, for like country music radio stations. And then he got into other commercials and all this kind of stuff. And he eventually left us because he was supporting himself. So, Christopher, you've got 4 years to start doing voiceover work and maybe every once in a while do some local acting depending on where you're stationed, right? There's nothing stopping you from doing that on the side while you're in the military. So we've got 4 years to step out, and there's nothing scary at all, Christopher, except for you being okay with somebody telling you no. Because when you're an actor or a radio show host and a program director says no to you or a casting director says no to you, guess what, brother? It stings.
Oh, I was a recruiter. I got told no.
You get it.
Thousands of times.
All right, so here's my point. The only thing you have to fear is rejection. But you've got 4 years to try this. And so now, as we get closer to year 4, so let's say we do this for 3 years, what I just told you, and you've built up a little side thing, and you go, I actually know that I can do this if I combine what I'm making now, plus I know that being fully focused on it, I'm going to make a little bit more, and then I got my retirement, my benefits, my military pension or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to make the decision right now about whether or not you stay in 4 years, but let's say you decide to stay. You're going to keep being successful in the military, or you could go into the private sector with all this training you just got. Cybersecurity is one of the hottest fields in America right now and around the world. It's going to be
That's
even...
why
Exactly.
That's why I just switched from history to cyber intelligence.
Right. So here's the deal, Christopher. What if, so you, in my mind, you can stay in the military or you get out and move into the private sector because you're going to be extremely qualified. They're going to jump all over you. So you could do that as your day job for a couple more years or 3 or 4 more years, making really good money while you continue to get the acting stuff going. And then you step right into acting. I think it's both and. That's what I think. Makes sense?
It does. Because I guess my biggest fear is I have a family. I've got a 3-year-old all the way up to 12-year-old and 4 kids. So starving actor is not a job I could do.
Hold on. What in the description and the plan that I just gave you said anything about starving or even putting you in a situation that's close to starving?
Nothing. And that was my fear. I actually like it. That sounds pretty good.
But I've destroyed that fear, haven't I?
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah, you've given me some homework.
No, Christopher, listen. Christopher, listen. There is no chance that you're going to starve. Because nothing in the plan did I say you just pack the family up and put them in a trailer and go to Los Angeles and live off of ramen noodles. I didn't say that at all. I didn't even get close to that. What I said was stay in the day job, make really good money, and pursue the dream job. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the Ken Coleman Show, folks, what I just told him is what I did. I didn't just quit everything and start doing radio on Saturday afternoons. I was paying the radio station, WDUN in Gainesville, Georgia, to be on the air. I had my own company. It was my day job. I never left the day job. I just did the dream job on the side. Did it take me longer? Yes, it did. But guess what? I started at 32. And I don't have a degree in broadcast journalism. Don't tell anybody that I didn't go to school to learn how to do radio. I learned how to do radio by doing radio. And my kids and my wife never missed a meal. And I never missed a payment. So, folks, it is a myth that I am here to destroy for you. I'm on your side. It is a myth that you have got to jump off of a cliff to step into the work that God created you to do, to live the dream. You don't have to jump off the cliff. People try to romanticize that garbage on social media, and it's just that. It's garbage. If you jump off a cliff without a parachute, you will splat when you hit the ground. 100 out of 100 times. Well, Ken, I just think there's a chance if I jump off the cliff, I'll land in a really soft puddle. No, you won't. You're going to land in a mangled mass of bones and flesh. And everybody's going to go, oh, gross. That was dumb. That's what people are going to say about you. So stop creating this insane jump that you got to take. You don't. It's a path. It's a process. I'm here to highlight it for you.